Hello guys, welcome to Market Guru. I am Raghu. So I'm back here with my another YouTube video, which we will discuss about market for tomorrow and understand on Monday how we can see the market update and understand how we can take trades based on the levels. Cool. Then before I start the video, whoever is not yet subscribed my YouTube channel, requesting you to please subscribe and hit bell icon where you can get all the updates whenever I upload any video. And please hit like buttons, minimum 250 likes, what I am looking at. And in the description already I have given Alice Blue account opening link. One can open account there, and secondly there is a WhatsApp link also available, which is my personal group where you can join for my personal trades. Cool guys, let's start and understand how market will behave on Monday, which is tomorrow. So as I already mentioned in my voice recording, basically if you are observing, market is US market is almost in a verge of crashing. Like example, Dow Jones is 1000 points down, and Nasdaq is around 400 points down. Sorry, and SGS Nifty, what we are seeing already around 200 to 300 points down. So how we can take a trade here? If we observe one thing right now, let me change time frame to 1 day and observe how exactly market is behaved as per our levels. So if you are observing one thing in a 1 day candle note, where we can see perfectly market is standing at this particular point, which is basically a support or resistance. Now here what we need to see and understand how we can take the trades. So if you observe one thing, market is given a very bearish momentum candle here, and next support what we can see is a downside. So as per me, that what we can see always, whenever market Nifty especially gave a break out from this level, market went to very high, and whenever market gave a break down, it came in a lower time frames, which is last time what we seen is 15,600, and before that also whenever market was down, market was always going very down narrows, because this was a particular zone where it was a trend on upside. And if you observe one more thing in a longer time frame, market always given this trend line supports and always broke lower levels. And if we see the levels for Monday, and that is tomorrow, how we can take a trades. So let's see now at a 15-minute range, which is for a intraday, and understand how Nifty will behave here. So cool. Then if you are observing a PCR, like on a PCR, market is stable at a particular support, and it closed at the support, and it didn't broke any trend line here upwards or downwards. Now let's see what is the Monday plan. So if market is opening below 17,140, that is what I was thinking, that market will open below this 17,140, and our first target would be around 17,065. So this is the first target, and second target, if we are observing, is 17,000, which is likely possible in opening a 15 minutes range only. You can see this fall, and later if we want to take further support, we can observe the first support what market took is a lowest level of 16,800. So as per me, we can see further downside momentum coming week if there is a much of bearishness in the market. So in the next coming week, my further target would be 16,600, because I was already mentioned this in my before previous levels, and below that we can see 16,200 most probably next week. And I don't want to give any false upside momentum targets, because there is no upside momentum sure shot by tomorrow. So let's focus on these levels, and I'm sure we might see 16,500 tomorrow. This is what is my understanding. Or maybe market might take support at this particular zone, 16,821, because always whenever market came to this level, so what I was expecting that we can see this fall, and from here market will halt, because the moment market halt here and market will retrace for the Tuesday session, which is Monday US session, and from here if any changes comes in a global market or a US market, then we can see a further up move again testing these levels. From here we can see bearishness. So this is for a Nifty. And let's see about Bank Nifty now. So I am removing only the drawings here, and levels you have already noted. And let's open Bank Nifty now and understand how Bank Nifty will work tomorrow. So in the Bank Nifty, what we observed in this trade particularly, market again came back to the same level which it was took a support last time. So today this particular line is very good support. And if I am seeing any bigger time frame, like maybe 1 day candlestick, and in a 1 day, observe one thing again, market is exactly staying at the support and resistance. Always market gave a big move upside after breaking this particular zones. You can observe here, always it gave a upside momentum. But whenever market broke this trend line to below side, market gave a sharp rally downside. So last time it tested 2000 range, but I don't think so that we can see further that big falls coming, because right now if we are observing that Bank Nifty looks little stronger than Nifty, because it is not strongest but a little stronger than Nifty, and we can observe some of the good trades happening here. So, and the crude oil, if you are observing again, crude oil is not yet stable, and the crude oil will make a lot of difference. And John Powis, whatever he said about interest changes which might affect us very badly again on Monday. So for the Monday trades, whatever is the first support, when market is opening below 35,996, this is what the range what I expect market should open below this line. And the first target would be our first PCR support which it took, which is 35,954, and second target would be around 35,742, and third target what we can see 35,000 on Monday, which is tomorrow. Because if you are observing one thing, in this particular range there is no further support or a trend line broke. And if you are seeing one more thing very carefully, that this was a particular zone, market always gave a retracement or a retrace, and from there it moved up. So if we are seeing these particular levels, and market will come down to this level for sure, which is 35,000, because 35,000 is very strong support for Bank Nifty. So once we observe all these things, then we can see further fall till 35,000 tomorrow, and from 35,000 market will give a halt. So this is the time for making a very smart decisions. If you are a trader, if you are an investor, it is an amazing opportunity for you to add in a dip, because adding in a dip is a opportunity you don't get every time. And observing one more thing, I had given some of the stocks in my group where I am not able to show you any screen now, because I don't have those in my watch list. One is Renuka Sugar. One more time you can add in a dip, because Renuka Sugar will give a good momentum from here on, because a lot of consolidation happened. And Friday, if you observe, there are a lot of good volumes increased. Coming to Asian Tiles, which is again a one more stock which is in my radar. Right now it is in 82 rupees 70 paisa, the closing. So my target would be 120 to 130 within next couple of days or a week, based on the market.